I love those days when I'm home in the mornings so I can get breakfast and eat it with my kids. When they get up, it gives me an opportunity to let Rebecca sleep a little bit, and I get to eat with the kids and have some time that's just kind of uninterrupted with them. I love those times. I've had this practice of mixing my cereals, and you know, my dad had that same practice. Now Jace has that practice of mixing cereals. And so, well, you know, that kind of applies to today's video as well. The habits that we make as parents, whatever we happen to do, that's what our kids may wind up doing as well.
You know, now that I've got kids, I think I have gained a deeper understanding of who God is in certain situations. For example, they want certain things like candy or ice cream or chocolate for breakfast or McDonald's, which is unfortunately right on our street. Those are all things that they don't really need and they shouldn't have sometimes because they're not good for them. And if I let them eat them all day long, we all know what's going to happen. They're going to get sick. So as a parent, I know that I have to make hard decisions for my children so that they can be healthy and happy and well balanced. And I think it's the same with us and God, in the sense that God has to sometimes take away things from us or prohibit us from getting certain things. You pray, God, I want this or I need that. But God knows better, because God knows all things and He knows the future and He knows what the consequences are of you getting that one thing that you really think you want or need. And so God has to say no. And sometimes, even harder, God has to say yes. I will allow you to go through that situation or that circumstance even though it hurts, because in the long run it's better for you. Sometimes it's hard to say no and stand my ground. It's so much easier to just say, sure, go get a piece of candy. I'm just tired. I'm sick and tired of hearing you talk about it and whine about it and ask for it. And it's the same way with God sometimes. God sometimes has to say, okay, you want this so badly, then go for it. Even though I know it's not going to be good for you in the long run. And then we have to deal with the consequences of our choices. So even though it's hard to say, God, your will be done, He knows what is best for us. And in all things, we should allow for freedom to say, God, your will be done, because you do know better.
Hi, come here!
What, bud?
What's up, man? Hold on a minute. I told you I'm coming.
You want some candy?
Do you have some chocolate?
You want some chocolate?
Yeah.
I don't need that right
Okay.
I need...
Here you go.
What?
Here's some chocolate.
What?
What?
Is that not enough? Or should I say more? What are you doing?
This is where the direction you'll be talking in. Yeah, just looking right at the camera. Just whenever you're ready, go. Help me, Jesus. No, say, oh, jetzt mehr. I'll pick your nose. Okay.
I want more candy because I want some of your candy, guys. Oh, get rid of that.
That's awesome.